Considering this is technically the PS3 version, not the PS2 version, they might have moved the menu on me. Which sucks. I think I completed everything on this planet. Well, you know what? Let's check. The missions. Yes, I did. I don't remember where all the secrets are, so we're just gonna go. And onward to my ship. Ratchet and Clank goodies menu. Now we go to Eudora. Confront Robot Lieutenant. Cut content.
Yes, quite lovely. That should just about do it. Commander, we are finished with this world. Commence towing our planet to its next destination. Lieutenant!
Yes, sir.
You have fulfilled your tree quota. Barely.
We are ready to return to base.
Not so fast, Lieutenant. Just because we don't need any more trees doesn't mean they should have them. Destroy everything.
He's just evil to be evil. Stop chopping the trees. We need those to breathe. I will look that up later. Otherwise, it'll drive me nuts. Alright, where's the Gadgetron thing in this area?
You'll need a Gadgetron trespasser.
Shut up. I need a trespasser. Do I get that on this planet? I might get that on this planet. I can't remember. Minions!
Great bargains for you today.
No, we are the Lombax, and that's why we speak for the trees. And we're gonna take these motherfuckers' knees. We are not a Lorax, we are a Lombax. I cannot stress this enough. That was stupid of me. You. Give me all of your bolts. I need your bolts. Give. I almost walked off. Oh, I need 7,500. Did you play the Bugs Bunny sound alert? Because What's Up Doc is the Bugs Bunny sound effect, or sound alert. And I didn't hear it. Oh yeah, like I was looking that up this morning. I was one of the ones I found was like, what am I doing? Like, Golden Age Looney Tunes is some of the best statements, like some of the best content you'll find, in my opinion. And I know I sound like a boomer, but it's very hard to go wrong with old Looney Tunes, no matter what anybody says. I don't think it'll be that hard to find it on YouTube, Fox. That was stupid! The best way I can say you can do it on YouTube is get a recording software if you don't already have one. Find a YouTube video where he's saying it. Record the YouTube video, but then instead of exporting the video as an actual video, export it as an MP3. And then you'll have the sound effect of Bugs Bunny saying quiet. That's what I did for my personal sound, the personal sound alerts I made for... I think that's how I come back. The personal sound effect. Meat Canyon? I'm afraid to ask. That sounds like some blurst shit right there. Oh wait, I can jump up this. This is the one. This is the level where I get confused easy, because there's so much going on. Does this go back up? I don't think it does. Is Meat Canyon a YouTuber? I need more info than just his YouTube watch later stream. Okay, I'm full up on ammo. I can't hit that from here, right? Oh, yeah, I can. Oh, he makes parody cartoons. Okay. Oh, you dick! I was reading my chat. Oh, you guys are dead. Nope, 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 nope. I won't help. Well, with a name like Meat Cannon, I'm not surprised. Although, is it horror theme or is it adult gore themed? Because there is a difference. Saying yes to me here implies that you don't know the difference between the two. You hit the freaking stuff I want you to hit. I might die soon. No. Health. Well, no, when I say adult gore, I'm talking like Family Guy or Happy Tree Friends. Or as much as I hate it, Velma. It's just gore for gore's sake. It's not meant to be horrific or anything like that. It's just meant to be gratuitous. Whereas horrors may hate these guys. Whereas horror is meant to be more... I don't want to say scarring. You can't run from me. I hate you. I don't know if I'll check it out, to be honest. There's only a few horror-related things I like checking out. Some of the Trevor Anderson stuff was cool. If you don't know what... It's not Cursed Teletubbies, it's something else. It's like the Teletubbies, but they've grown up. And become eldritch horror beings. I forget the YouTuber that I watch talk about it. He hasn't posted any videos recently, which is why I don't remember his name. But basically what he would do is he would take, currently, like, horror-related stuff that, people make on, like, Twitter or stuff like that. Oh, right, I got a new toy. I haven't been using it. Oh, I haven't even gotten it, that's why. But one of the things he did was ow. That was stupid of me. I should have just backed off and fought from a distance. Oh, I forget what it's called. Devil something. It was a cavern that had anomalous properties where if you go into it, basically the cavern's alive. And it chooses whether or not to let you go or keep you in there. And what it'll do to some people is it'll turn them into weird freaks. It'll send them into, like, a little puddle that's actually a really deep oceanic abyss filled with, like, flesh-eating piranha creatures. Really cool stuff, to be honest. It's a morbid curiosity type deal with me, though. Okay, you're dead. I don't agree with that statement. However, I will say this. There were a lot of times he kissed men on the mouth against their will. And also to kind of touch upon that kind of topic, while yes, the big joke is if Nintendo shuts down Bowsette, it's canon. For most instances, that's not actually the case. It's okay. So like Bowsette's a weird example because Bowsette's the example of, you know, Rule 63 going out the window and gaining way too much popularity. Not that I'm complaining. But with that situation that you're talking about, I think it was more along the lines of, like, the reason he was shut down was because of... it was painting Bugs Bunny in a negative light. And they didn't like that.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
It wasn't so much that he's canon as that. It's just... I don't know. Parody is a weird thing that people need to be careful with, in my opinion. I'm not saying they were right for copyright or copy striking him, but at the same time, like, who genuinely cares? I mean, the real Bugs Bunny that we all know and love is just an asshole. I do miss when cartoon characters could be, like, jerks. I miss the old... I miss, like, regular Looney Tunes. And I miss Tex Avery cartoons. Although I've been watching some compilations of like painful slapstick from Tex Avery. I can see why some of it was no longer allowed. Because for lack of a better term, where am I supposed to go? Give me a minute. I missed something. See, I need the trespasser there, but I don't have that.
Greetings,
Nope.
Executive Chairman
I
Dredd.
hit the wrong button. Again. I didn't get the trespasser. How do I get through there? Early Tex Avery stuff, whenever a piece of dynamite would blow up in their face, unfortunately, it did make them look a little bit racist. Just a wee bit. But, as much as people probably won't agree with me on this, I'm of the mindset where it was just that era. It was just that age group. Like, I know when I saw it as a kid, I wasn't thinking, oh, that's racist. I was thinking of, haha, he had dynamite blow up in his face. I do think that's something not a lot of people realize, is that just because we know it's, like, not okay and racist doesn't mean a child's gonna know that that's the case. And there's nothing inherently wrong with that. Because how do I want to put it? I think South Park put it the best. If any of you have seen the South Park episode where they're wanting to change the flag of South Park to something else because the South Park flag is 100% racist, the kids didn't want it to change. Yeah, I don't think I saw that episode, to be honest. I did see the episode where, what's his name? I don't have the trespasser. Is there a planet I missed? I think there's a planet I missed. I might have missed an infobot. I have the swing shot. That's right. I needed to go back here. I need to go back here after I got the swing shot. Like, technically speaking, I was supposed to do Kurwan first and then Iridia. But I did them out of order because I'm smart. But anyways, going back to what I was talking about with the South Park episode, the kids didn't want the flag to be changed because they didn't see it as a division between race. They were that level of naivete where it wasn't a race issue to them. It was just four people performing what technically should be a crime against one person. Yes, I am technically dancing around the issue because I don't know how Twitch handles the words yet. But I think the naivete of children is something we should... I don't think we should kind of protect it, but I think it's something that should be kind of left alone. Like, if a child learns about stuff, that's fine. But it shouldn't be shoved down their throats, in my opinion. Let a kid be a kid. Let a kid be stupid. Be there to protect the kid after they're stupid. Or be there to prevent them from, like, a life-threatening stupidity. Like watching a random-ass wolf on the freaking Twitch. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Now. Like, it was very clearly not a good flag. And I agree with Chef on that one. It was a bad flag. And everybody should have been, like, on board with changing it. This is the trespasser. I completely missed this.
Yes. Using the latest in precision laser technology.
I don't know, Fox. If you watch some of my videos, I talk about some touchy subjects, and I don't even know if I'm right. Go Bolt. Oh yeah, Speedy Gonzalez. Yeah, people like I forget who it was that was doing it, but they were trying to ban Speedy Gonzalez for being a racist caricature. No, actually, I don't think it was Speedy. I think it was actually Slowpoke. It was Slowpoke Rodriguez. Like Speedy's cousin or brother, I forget who. But they were trying to ban him because he was strapped. He carried a gun with him because he knew he wasn't the fastest mouse in the West.
Lasers are mounted on each ring of the invincible.
Oh, these puzzles.
Aim the lasers at the receptors on the
Get out of my face. But they were trying to ban Slowpoke Rodriguez because he was, as some people were putting him, a racist caricature, but he wasn't. And a lot of people really, a lot of the fan base really liked him, especially the Hispanic community. Oh, nope, I'm going the wrong way. I'm done on this planet, right?
Mayday, mayday. This is
I am pushing all the wrong buttons today. Are you sure it's the Looney Tunes crows and not the Disney ones? A moment. Had to mute there temporarily. If I suddenly go quiet, it's because I had to mute my mic. I think the biggest reason that that's stopped is because of Twitter dying. Like, Twitter is rapidly losing steam. And say what you will about Musk, him buying Twitch was probably the smartest thing anyone's ever done. Although, not for the reasons he thinks. Because it needed to be bought by somebody like him in order to be ruined. Did I say Twitch? I meant Twitter. I meant to say Twitter. But I think I said Twitch. That's not the weapon I want. Oh boy, I hate these puzzles. Okay, so you go here. I deal enough with these puzzles in Starfield. Why am I dealing with in Ratchet and Clank too? But no, I'm actually glad Twitter is dying because a lot of the toxic fandoms and stuff like that are starting to kind of spread out and dissipate away. Like, they still exist, don't get me wrong, but like they no longer have a real main area to congregate to. Which that alone really helps with society, I think. Like, there is the probability that Blue Sky will become the new Twitter, but I really hope it doesn't get that far. I really hope Blue Sky can stand the test of time and avoid that, degeneration. Wow, I almost didn't make that. I was never on Twitter much to begin with, if I'm being honest. Only time I would ever get on is to look at a picture that for some reason was labeled as adult when it wasn't. I think it was just because the artist was normally NSFU, and the one image they drew that wasn't adult. Bear with me. My brain temporarily shut down because I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Fox, I'm going to be honest with you. What are you saying? Because there was a lot of grammatical errors in that statement, and it's confusing me. Ratchet being ready to murder.
You sure showed him.
I suppose I did.
Or had stayed.
Is your current occupation leaving a rotten taste in your mouth? Then you need to know about BTS, Blog Tactical Research Station. Hi, I'm Supreme Executive Chairman Drek.
Is it just me, or does this cutscene have Amazon and Walmart vibes?
In these exciting careers. Grind boot tester, warhead assembly technician.
Oh no, it's not like that, because I was able to get on Blue Sky from Google.
Repairman, suck cannon test dummy, and administrative assistant. So call BTS. Build our weapons while you build your future.
I'm calling BTS today.
Now we're talking. Did you see all the cool gadgets they're making? Let's go get some.
No, we must continue our search for Captain Quark.
You're absolutely right.
I am?
Sure. We need to find Quark. Although when we find him, wouldn't it be nice to be able to tell him where Chairman Drek is?
I suppose.
Well, we go to the space station and talk to the scientists. They work for Drek, so they're bound to know where he is.
I am unsure about your logic.
Ah, you think too much. Come on, let's go.
In Ratchet's case, he's actually right. I would have made the argument that because we're getting the coordinates from these infobots, there's no guarantee that we would be getting a new set of coordinates from the planets we were already on. Then again, that is just me. I am thinking as a video gamer, not as a actual character in universe. Blarg Station Nebula. I also want to point out that I'm actually progressing faster through this game than I thought I would. Like, as a child, you don't really realize how long these levels are. Well, I should say short these levels are. Like, you don't realize it until you get older and you start playing through it and you realize how short a game is. Kind of interesting. Oh, boy. I keep losing where my timer is. But that's just because I'm not used to Stream Elements timer.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Tauntinator. I think that one just lures people to me. Right, those are destructibles. Destructibles. Destroy the environment. This is where I get the grind boots, which is what I need, and I have the trespasser. You know, for me, I just got on Blue Sky and was fine to join. I think this one's actually super simple. Send Clank out to explore the outside station. We get to play as Clank! Yay! Jester, if you're still listening, I have a question for you. Should I make it a habit of every now and again saying, like, a little mini intro to my stream? Like, if you're just joining me, hi, here's who I am, this is what I do. Like, maybe once every hour or so. Toad. And now I wait for an answer. Or I just figure it out as I go. Either way.
Jump, then
Shut up.
pedal.
Is this a secret area I can get? Oh no, I can just climb back up there if I fail to jump. How nice of them to set that up. New person follows. That's actually a pretty smart idea. Ugh, I don't like the sounds I'm hearing. The squelchy squelchy of their feet. I didn't know Clank knew Kung Fu. I'm looking for secrets. Will I find secrets? No idea. But I might. That's why I look for secrets. The only thing I'm trying to figure out now, beyond like learning how the streaming works, is when I should stream next. Sorry, I'm focusing on not falling into my death. Because my options as it stands are... I could stream once a week for like 3 to 4 hours. It'll be a slow process, but it'll be somewhat manageable. The only other option is streaming on either Thursday or Friday. Although I will say this. I originally wanted my stream schedule to be
To command a Gadgerbot, hold down the triangle key and select wait
Mondays and Thursdays. Because attack. They're not close enough. Die. Oh, I needed that, didn't I? I do intend to be consistent with it. I just want to... I'm trying to be as optimal as I can without, like, overdoing it. I thought this was the grind... Oh, no, the grind boots are later in the station. But I did need that weapon. Well, it's not a weapon, it's a tool. It's a gadget.
The Gadgetron Hydro Displacer uses instant faucets.
Shut up. Like, originally, my original plan was Mondays and Thursdays. Only reason I'm doing it on a Tuesday right now is because I kind of decided to do this spur of the moment. And I needed to use as many days as I could to try and get everything up and running. Return to
I'm
Ratchet.
back,
So you are.
and I found this.
Hey, cool. It's a, what is it?
A
Water.
hydro displacer.
Great. I was wondering.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to
those.
stream twice a week.
I guess.